Now the show is on the road. I have clicked the button. Now we can say stuff.
Jacob clicked his magic button. He's happy now.
Yes, I did. I am very happy. I'm very happy that I clicked 2 buttons. It's
I drink my septic water while Jacob clicks buttons, and then the show starts. That's how we do it every time here at the chatting hour.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Earlier, you said the water tasted like a septic system. In all reality, you're saying you're tasting syphilis. That's what's happening.
Jacob, you're confusing diseases. Let's
I'm
get
not.
away from this before
No,
I
I'm
start
not.
talking about T38s.
No, you are.
Anyway.
I'm being true and honest. If you have bad water, you're saying, okay, this water tastes like piss.
You said it tasted like 3 things now. I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
You can't. It's impossible to. You can never trust me.
Mm.
I'm gonna take this ruler and I'm gonna lightly tap the table while we start this introduction, away from the syphilis tasting water.
I hope this doesn't become a long-running joke.
It won't. It won't. It won't.
Right.
Once I don't find that joke appeasing to myself.
Alright, let's get on with it.
Yes.
This is the chatting hour where we talk about crap.
Yes, we talk about random shit, like, just in everyday lives. Half of it is just to be funny.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Ooh,
I'm here to get I'm here to get a laugh.
For the second topic.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we haven't announced our topics.
Oh yeah. Wait. Who wants to announce the topics? Let's draw straws. Oh wait, shit. I don't have straws around me.
What is drawing straws? That's our first topic.
You don't. No,
it's a mini topic.
No, it's like it's like almost. Let's just say there's like a group of.
All right, our topics are golf, Jacob's clumsiness, the military, dumb school projects, rip-offs, as in rip-off brands, and social conventions.
You interrupted me.
Yeah, I did. You need to get on with it, Jacob. We can't sit here talking about drawing straws.
Good, because I don't want to explain that shit. I don't.
Good.
I do. Right. I start breaking down. Okay.
Good God, you're like IKEA.
IKEA?
No, you're like a Kia. You know, cars. I'm one of those guys.
What the hell's a Kia?
No, never mind. You're a Peugeot.
I'm a what? Why? What is happening?
I'm sorry, I watched too much Top Gear over the last couple weeks. Alright, into topic 1, golf. Jacob, yes. What is your viewpoint on golf?
I think it's stupid. In all reality, golf is by far one of the dumbest things mankind has ever created.
I think it's alright.
It's alright if you look at it from a perspective, but then, in all reality, the sport's just dumb.
I mean, its equipment is hella expensive, but it is fun.
It's a sport for rich people.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, otherwise Trump wouldn't be playing it every 2 seconds. We should probably get away from that before we anger some.
Truthfully, I don't give a shit about pissing people off. That's what I'm saying about how much I hate golf.
Alright, I don't either. I played golf a couple times here in Maine. It's alright. There aren't too many courses out here, so.
I mean, you look at... And golf is one of the few things...
No, mini golf, that's something I can get behind. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That was hilarious. But, like, you have golf. And seriously, the in all reality, the main purpose of golf is just to show how much, like, if I mean, if you're like a nice person, you're not gonna be you're just gonna play golf to play golf. But then there are some people who are complete assholes and flaunt everything they have and saying, "Oh, welcome to the golf course. I hope you play
The golf
all.
course, it was $1 million to get in,
I
and
hope you play all 18 holes. It's so goddamn expensive to get in here. Flaunt yourself."
there are people like that. I'm not gonna name names, but there are people like that.
Yes, but
Whenever anybody in my family goes and plays golf, it's just because they like golf.
I mean, I understand golf is like, I mean, it kind of is relaxing at like a point. Like, I mean, all you're doing is just using a stick to hit a small ball.
Mm. I
That
see it as more than that. With the I see it as a test of skill, of
it's
fine
not
motor
a test
control.
of skill. It's a test to show it's a test to show that the game's point is to see it, you win by getting negative numbers. How does that even work?
I do agree. The scoring system is weird. It's extremely weird.
Like, you win by getting negative numbers. Doesn't that mean you're losing? In normal society, if you're getting negative numbers, that means you suck at something. But not in golf. No. Oddly.
This just in, drama alert. Jacob rants about golf while I rant about headphones.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh, the next topic we're gonna have absolutely so much fun with.
You just want to go straight to the second topic because I
No,
think we've
no,
already given.
no. There's just one last thing I want to say about golf,
All right.
and I just want to make fun of the clothes first. I just want to make fun of the clothes. Lastly, okay. Think about it. You have a sport. Mostly old people play golf, okay, but that doesn't mean, like, look at the hats. You got this green tinted visor over your eyes, but then you have a bald spot in the middle of the damn cap so you get sunburn. Like, what is the point?
The point is to keep the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah,
Although
but you're.
I do agree at the point where you might as well fill in the whole thing. Although it is
Yes!
kind of a more use of a material, it is worth it.
But but think about it. You're gonna risk, and think about it. Most people who play golf are bald. So you go on the golf course, protect your eyes, okay, that's good, but you're gonna burn the shit out of your head. You're gonna melt your brain.
Mm.
So you're gonna melt your brain. Then hold on, I gotta look this up. Golf attire. Wait, golf attire. Look at this. This just looks absolutely stupid. You wear, like, yeah, this, like, if you look at like people playing golf, it just shows like they're all standing, all flaunting and smiling, and it's just like, seriously, what's your point? You play
Jacob, have
golf.
you ever played golf?
I've played mini golf,
Oh, you've
but
never played actual golf?
that it gives me the right to make fun of golf. You're just hitting a ball on grass. That's it. You're just playing the hole in one game for a stupid purpose.
Oh, I remember the hole in one game. We were on that one empty MVM server in TF2, and we're on boot camp, and we make this challenge to where he blows him. We gotta blow ourselves up to the we got a sticky jump with Demo Man. It's, we got a sticky jump with Demo Man, so we can launch yourself into this one hole where you can air blast robots into if you're good enough.
But remember, I came up. I said, "Wait, when did I come up with the hole in one game?" I mean, when did I
Long
actually?
ago in a forest far, far away.
I said it in elementary school, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Jeez. Oh, that's got to be at least 3 years then.
It's it was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Anyway, before we get copyright strike, let's
Yes.
move on.
Yes, let's move on to the part where I'm going to feel humiliated.
Hey, Jacob, I had no input on this. You just put this topic in. Topic 2, Jacob's clumsiness.
Yes.
Tell your story. I have no idea what's gonna happen here.
Really? You've seen me be clumsy multiple times. Okay? I am a very clumsy person.
I
I
saw him jump off a cliff once. He died. It was pretty tragic.
I did not jump off a but I have tripped and run into many things before.
Same thing.
Yes, basically. Okay? I have done this a lot. I'm a person that's very prone to accident.
I noticed throughout our time together. I've noticed, Jacob, trust me.
Yes, you have.
All the viewers at home know Jacob is a clumsy man. I've seen him get hurt multiple times. More
Most
than
of
multiple times. An infinite amount of times.
most of the time, it's funny. Well,
Yeah,
kind of for everyone who's standing around watching me be a dumb shit.
yeah, yeah. It is. I've been in that position. It is.
I mean,
Mythbusters, myth confirmed.
I mean, remember, I don't know what grade this was,
It's probably
but
fourth.
I don't know. It
That,
was
that was like the epicenter year.
that was the year most of the shit happened.
You know, that was the same year I stabbed my hand with a pencil accidentally. So I'm one to talk.
Wait, I remember a classmate of ours stapled his hand.
Yeah, good for him.
I don't remember who it was, but I remember like, teacher, I stapled my hand. I turn around, whoa! You really did staple your hand.
No, I stabbed my hand with a pencil and the graphite got stuck into my hand.
That's called stabbing yourself.
It was an accident. I was flipping around a pencil. I pushed it down. I thought the eraser was pointed up. Nope. It made a noise too. It was terrifying. I quietly got up, showed the teacher my hand, which is profusely bleeding from the direct center. I still have the mark from it. Holy crap. And and she's like, "Yeah, just go to the office." Apparently, it had happened 3 other times that week. So I was one of the unlucky victims of that weird curse at that
Victims.
year at that week of school. Apparently, to stab their own hand with a pencil somehow. The school didn't pull out the graphite. I had to go home and do it myself.
Wow. Like
Yeah.
what the hell? You're one of the lucky in all moving on from that.
Moving on to Jacob's forays into being clumsy at school. Anyway,
Do you remember that time I was wait, if this was fourth grade, it might have been fourth grade. It might have been fourth or fifth
just,
or
just tell me what happened. I'll associate the grade with it.
remember we were going to that bit. You remember where that like grass spot was, the only grass spot on the playground,
Yes.
and I ran and I tripped on the little divider between the grass and the wood chips and I fell face down.
You did that multiple times.
But remember me going like this? Ow. Ow.
I remember that. You made the most generic pain sound in the world.
I
You couldn't get more. It's just how you didn't even
I
sound like you were mostly there. I
I
think half your brain went with that one.
I just I didn't even know I went down. I just remember standing up and boom, I was just on the ground. And the only thing I could say was the word ow.
Yeah, you didn't. I think you said it around 7 or 8 times. I'm
I
like, Jacob, are you okay?
No, you just stood around while I just sat there, my arms on my side. I'm flat as a board. Ow.
Oh no!
Ow.
Now I remember it. Yeah, it was just by the zip line, which they took down because people wouldn't stop fighting over. True story. The yeah, you tripped over the divider thing between the wood chips and the grass, and then you're laying there. You didn't put your hands up to brace for impact. You just kind of. I saw you take it on the way down. It was great. And then, ow, ow. You sounded like a very depressed air raid siren. Cusp of death air raid siren.
I couldn't think of anything else to say. I was just at first I was gonna say, is anyone going to help me with this? But then it's like I was just like I I fell on the side of my face and it's like and I was just like, ow.
It's like a Gmod ragdoll. It's great.
And then I remember just like after like the fifth time me saying ow, I started laughing.
Yeah, you started randomly laughing, and then we're all our whole friend group's looking at each other like, is he on something? He said ow 5 times in the most plain voice I've ever heard someone. Not distressed. He's on his
I'm on my
planking on the ground. I thought that I thought that was over back in 2000. And and then he just starts laughing. What do you do then? You go get the teacher. Well, no, he looks like he's on drugs. You won't want to get a teacher for that.
wait, wait, who saw I know you saw that. I know you definitely saw that. Was there other people around who saw that or something?
I
Oh,
know I could tell you the coordinates I was standing on at that moment. That yes, I think Tatum was there, maybe Tim.
maybe. I Oh yes, I do remember them being there. I remember just and then I got up and it's just like it's like you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, after you had that whole like seventh circle of hell experience.
that I tripped on that grass a lot and that ground comes up fast.
Well, it's like a good inch and a half difference from the wood chips. That's why.
I didn't realize.
No, everybody tripped on that once. I know I did.
I don't remember seeing that.
Well, I tripped on it, but I didn't face plant. I just
No,
kind of stumbled.
if I trip, I faceplant. I don't even try to stop myself.
I think you need to
I
do a
just
system update, Jacob. It's been years since the last one came out, and I think what's it have? The latest. Oh yeah, the latest edition is that you brace for impact before you hit the ground. You do horrible in a plane crash.
I didn't even think. My brain was just like, okay, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm just gonna go down. That's it.
Something similar. I was in the shower a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
The water's still running.
Yeah.
I face the wall side, not the curtain side.
Mm-hmm.
I black out. I feel lightheaded. My vision comes down to a point like I'm pulling 7 Gs. And then I black out.
You passed out in the shower.
I black out, and then in the darkness, I'm like, what the hell happened? I open my eyes. I'm. Why am I all wet? Why is the shower running? Why am I outside the bathtub? Turns out what had happened is because the back of my head started to hurt after I woke up.
Yeah.
Um, what happened was I had turned toward the wall side of the shower, and then I got really lightheaded
Okay.
for whatever reason, and then I walked backwards for I don't know why I walked backwards in the shower at that angle. I'm standing parallel to the long edge of the wall. Why I walk backwards? I don't know why my subconscious made me do it. But that made me trip over the divider between the floor and the bathtub, and
You
I
fell.
I went head first into tile. I don't know how I
Wow.
didn't get a concussion, but I yeah, head
Holy
first. Then
shit.
my body came second, which is funny. Yeah,
Oh.
I should have told you this before we started recording.
Ex-
It's great.
It's not just my clumsiness, folks. We're talking about all clumsiness in general. Stupid
Yeah,
accidents. It's just stupid
yeah.
accidents. I love this.
Topic two: stupid accidents. The
Yeah.
thing is, I hear my dad knock on the door and he's like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just dropped the soap," and apparently it was okay because just before I blacked out, like I was still, I didn't I didn't, I was still standing where when I heard. Well, what I saw in my eyes was I was still standing facing toward that wall when I heard
Holy.
the bang. Then it
Oh.
went dark. Then I opened my eyes and I'm over there. It's like my brain had lagged. It was great.
your
It was the
brain your
trippiest
brain
experience in
just
the world.
it's like your brain just stopped for a minute and said, "Okay, time to take a nap."
You know, it's like Source Engine when it hangs. It's you get that one frame that loops over and over. That's essentially what happened when in reality I was on the floor by the time.
You realized?
No, by the time my vision had went black, I was on the floor. Well, no, it was before my vision went black. I was on the floor when I thought I was still standing. I saw I was still standing. I felt I was still standing. The back of my head started to hurt. I closed my eyes and opened them, and I was on the floor, soaking wet, and I'd hit my head, and I'm like, "Why my head hurt?" Kind of. The funniest part is my head didn't even hurt that bad. I had a little bit of a headache, which I probably got a concussion. But anyway, moving on.
it's it's
Before I
obvious.
relitigate the entire event.
I from everything. Well, I mean, I I ran and remember you were talking about that zip line that was at the school.
Yeah.
I remember running into that multiple times.
Yeah, because the pulls are huge on it.
Yes.
Um, I remember I could climb up those because that's a thing. I still do that with some things. Just monkey up the side of it.
And it's I ran into a lot of I've ran into a lot of things. One of them, like one of them, was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever run into. Okay,
Mm, what?
you know,
Lamppost? I'm
no,
about to talk about that once you're done.
N- you know how well, I'm taught a lot of accidents of mine happened in school for some reason. I don't know why, but there was uh, a thing. Remember how there was like two playgrounds at our old school? Basically,
Yes.
there was
The
there
upper and
was
lower.
yeah, the big kids playground, and then there was like the little kids playground.
Mhm.
Remember how they had like when you were first walking out, they had those picnic tables, right?
Yes.
I ran into one of those.
I remember that.
You do?
Yes. I remember you running into so many things, it just blurred all together.
well,
Speaking. Oh, yeah, I'll let you finish, and then I gotta tell my story.
okay. What happened was I it was this was third grade. This was one of my very first times being at the new school. I wasn't used to the playground yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it's like it's like in the back of my head, I was just, oh my god, recess, yes. So I bolt out of the school and I start running. Okay, I I don't see the picnic table. My eyes are set dead above them. So as I'm running, I slam into the picnic table right in my gut. And it was, oh, oh my.
That's a lot of damage.
Like, if you remember that, then would just happen to have met you.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I can vividly imagine that too. It was one of the ones closer to the door, on the
Yeah,
right if you're looking from the lower playground.
yes. And
How do I remember that?
I
I
don't
might have been
know.
there.
I
I
don't
tend
know.
to see things that other people don't, or I tend to notice a lot of things at once. Um,
You
I
might
know
have.
multiple people ran into those. They weren't placed very well.
I remember I ran into that, and I ran into that hard.
Yeah, you did.
I don't. Wait, how? If you remembered that,
Yeah.
we we either weren't we were either just friends or a little bit into. I don't know.
God, I've known you for so long, I can't even imagine the thought of having you being foreign to me. I seriously do not remember friends. It had happened so quickly. Like I went into third grade, Miss Belander's room, and then you were there, and I'm like, "Yep, him." I seriously don't know how it happened that quickly.
it's just
I still have multiple memories from being in second grade,
it's just
like
it's
lots of them. It's great.
yes, that's a boy right there.
Uh,
I don't even remember how we met. Might have been one of my stupid acts or something. I must have did something stupid.
no, I guess I just saw you were one of the people with the high grades like me, so I recruited you into the my posse at the time, which was
Your
like
your
it was
posse.
Tim. Tatum wasn't even in second grade. I met her in third grade along with you.
Your
And yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't exactly a friend group. It was
your
oh, hold on.
posse.
Let me mute for a second.
Posse.
Okay. So yeah, the
Your posse.
yeah, hold on. I gotta let you laugh about that a little more. I gotta get my
Oh,
bird.
no. I don't remember him. I don't remember a posse. I don't. Oh God.
All right, Birdarino is here.
I don't
So yeah, it
remember
wasn't really a friend group. It was more of my posse that walked around with
your
me.
posse.
I was the leader of it. We can't tell you the name. That's classified. Um,
Your goddamn posse.
yeah. What? You got a better word for it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But maybe click. I don't know.
My group with thugs. You wanted me to call it that?
I don't. Wait, I don't remember you having a group of thugs.
Well, no, it was really just me and Tim. Marco let kind of. He had moved out just after second grade, or something, just after third grade, sometime. Um, Roland, I know, was one of my friends. A little less familiar with him as you guys, but then there, what's it? So yeah, it was Tim. I know Tim for sure. We had
Yeah,
like I don't know how I got so familiar with him so quick. It was the same thing with you. And then there's Tatum, you. I know I've been friends with Tatum before I even introduced myself to you. And then it just happened, so it was more of a group of four people once you were there.
I just came in and said hello. No, I didn't even
Hmm.
I didn't even say hello. I didn't even speak. I don't think.
No, I didn't. I never spoke then, and I still don't in school. I'd been the same way in school for years now, but yeah, the
Like,
but I have changed. No, I haven't.
yes, you
I
have.
really haven't changed.
You have changed.
How? Please, I want to know. I've been trying to
Seriously,
figure this out for a while
seriously,
now.
I have met you. I met you in third grade. Think about this. This was
Yeah,
third grade
6 years ago.
6 years ago. It always seems like it's always 6 years ago for some reason.
Oh, it'll be seven in a little bit.
Yeah. If if I met you in third grade,
Hmm.
then it's like I I I met you, and then it's like, huh, um, you don't look. It's like I. It was hard for me because it's like I just met you, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to make you laugh. That was my first goal, to make you laugh. That didn't work out so well at first.
No, I remember now. Yeah, that is something you tried, and no, it didn't because I don't fall for that crap the first time.
That's always my way to try to make friends, is to make them laugh. But with
Well, it
you,
worked.
I was just sitting there. It's like, okay, how can I make this guy laugh? Like, and then I tried, and it's just like, I don't even
Well,
remember if I made you laugh.
I don't remember the entire meeting of how we became friends.
I
I
don't either.
just like, I from how I remember meeting Tim. It's I met how I introduced myself to Tim was I didn't. I corrected him on
I
grammar.
didn't.
No, he said he pronounced iron as iron, so I corrected him. And that was my very first interaction with Tim, if you ever wanted to know, which you didn't. And then my first interaction with you was probably just small talk, just small conversation with you while sitting in that weird circle we always used to do in third grade because that was a thing. Um, would never fly in modern times because COVID.
wait,
Don't bite. Be
wait,
nice, little bird.
those circular desks like that we had. We had circular desks.
We had trapezoid-shaped desks that they would put in circles. No, that was fourth grade.
Yeah, fourth grade was the circle desks.
Hmm.
Then third grade was just like the row of
Yeah,
desks.
rows.
But
I think it was one or two rows.
first time I remember meeting you is on the on the playground.
Yeah.
In all reality.
I think that was sometime after I'd gotten familiar with you. Once I get familiar with someone through talking with them, that's when I finally consider them my friend because anytime else, I challenge myself to only speak if necessary. And what it does is it gives me a bunch of friends that are very valuable to me.
If the way I make friends is just I talk to them for like one day, then it's like I come back and it's like, here I am.
Like a friend.
It's like
By the way, my bird is sitting on the armrest of my chair. His beak is engulfing my thumb. He's
it
chewing on my thumb. My thumb is gone. Bye, thumb.
my thumb has vanished.
You think we should move on from
Yeah, we didn't even
topic
it's like
two?
it's like we got the clumsiness, and then it's like we're talking about,
Our history together.
yes, history.
Uh,
even though it is valuable to talk about.
Yes. Probably after we record. Anyway,
Yes,
yeah. Topic 3, military. Do you want to
yes.
start anything before I go off on a big
You go off
tangent?
on your rant.
Alright, it's
I
not a
give
rant, it's a
I
tangent.
I give you full permission. I give
Okay.
you I give you 100% access. Go.
Okay. So, as of late, I've kind of wanted to get into the Air Force because for a while now, about a year, I've been wanting to go into MIT. Going to the Air Force would give me that kind of access and would make me pay less, which is really nice. Um, Once I get my 4-year bachelor degree in MIT, in stuff, probably physics, engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, something like that. Then since I have a 4 years bachelor degree, I can apply for pilot training. Then something, get to fly some of the world's most expensive jets or bombers.
Bummers.
That's my current plan. Um, the Brando, stop. The sorry, bird on. He likes to bite me a lot. Yes, hi, and put his tail on my face. Anyway, so military. I've seen a few people fly in the back of a T-38, which is like an F-16 but stripped down for training, and it's I've seen a few videos of it, and I already know that's one of the things I'd like to do, at least ride in the back of one of those, which Air Force does let you have a chance of
Permission to
doing.
do.
Not permission, but at some point you'll be in in one of them. Like there are Air Force photographers. Um, that's the people who get all the pictures and videos and stuff and edit them together. Essentially propaganda, if you want to be political about it.
Technical.
It's technical, yes, not political. Propaganda, kind of. I don't know. I don't exactly buy into the propaganda, but I do see options for me. Would you stop chewing on me? He's a macaw. He has big beak. Um, what's else? I'm excited to see the new 6th generation stealth fighter jet. Are you? Because right now we have the F-35s and the F-35B, and I'm fairly sure is what the Air Force uses, and it's expensive as hell. Um,
I like frames.
F F-22 is super maneuverable, but also expensive as hell. I hope the 6th generation thing is laser compatible because Lockheed Martin just released a video on this new laser module that you can put in place of a tank or underneath the fuel tank or something, and it disturbs IR guided missiles, which
Missiles.
is useful because it's a giant laser strapped to the bottom of a fighter jet, which is exactly the kind of thing I would come up with. So, and they're going to be put into use in a few years, which is cool. They've been testing them since the 70s. You got
Seriously?
yeah. Um, you do you have anything to say?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, back when we were talking about war, the one jet or planes or something. We were talking about Brando. Would you please stop trying to bite my shorts?
Trying to eat you alive.
You
It's
remember when we were talking about there was one jet. There was a jet that you said you couldn't remember the name of. I told you I'll probably be able to name it. Tell me what it looks like. And you said, "Well, it has black paint," and I said, "SR-71 Blackbird." It's great. Yeah, it's
yes. Yes.
yeah, you know that thing, right?
Hmm.
Um, that was decommissioned a while ago.
Wait, what?
There, yeah, it was
Wait,
long ago.
why? Why?
So its purpose was
Why?
to
Tell me why.
its purpose was to
Tell me why.
outspeed. Let me get into some stuff. The U-2 spy plane was it it was made for altitude. It could fly so high that most missiles didn't have enough fuel to get to it, which is great. So they could take pictures of Soviet territory. But eventually one was shot down because the Soviets figured out just put more fuel into the missile, just make longer range missiles. And so they started designing the SR-71 Blackbird,
Uh-huh.
completely black, radar absorbing paint, the and it's hella fast, like
Pew!
multi-Mach capabilities or something like
It
that.
goes, you.
Yeah, it goes really fast, so fast the missiles can't catch up to it.
Okay.
So that's why it was built. Since going really high didn't work, going too fast worked. And the black paint is really is one of the defining features and how I figured it out so fast.
Yeah, I can see
Um,
why. Because once I said it's black, you just that.
yeah, that's just somebody with Blackbird. You probably thought it was crazy.
I did a little, yes.
I'll probably scare you. I scare a lot of people nowadays.
No, it's not. It's not that bad.
Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, the SR-71 Blackbird. It was put
Yes.
out of
Why was
commission.
it? Why was it destroyed? Why isn't it in the market
Still
anymore?
used because the Nighthawks. Oh, was it Nighthawk? No, Blackhawks is the mine clearing helicopter. Probably Nighthawk. Something Nighthawk. Replaced it. Then to replace that, Brando, would you please stop? We start using the F-22 because it's so maneuverable that it's just stupidly maneuverable with all its computer systems and stuff. Um, you can do some crazy aerobatics on it, and that plane is being decommissioned as of recently. Well, they haven't yet, but they're gonna be soon. And they're gonna be replaced with this new sixth generation fighter. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm excited about that.
But that still doesn't tell me as to why they're destroying and
The
getting rid
SR-71.
of one of the most beautiful planes in existence.
Because um the technology was it becomes outdated at some point.
But
Any missile could go faster than that thing. Most missiles nowadays can go over Mach anyway. So it started becoming slower and slower in the grand scheme of things. But for the time, it was such a good plane. Like, oh my god. Nowadays, horrible. You can do
ah,
most things you can do on that with modern fighter jets.
that's just stupid.
If you guys haven't noticed, I'm more in tune with the Air Force.
Yes. I'm not in tune
Mm.
with any force.
Jacob Jacob has completely forgotten Newton's three laws.
No, I haven't.
All right, state them then.
I'm not
This is
going
a
to.
test
It's not a
because you don't
test.
know them.
I know them, okay? I just
If
don't
you
need to
know them,
be
state them
no. No.
because you don't know them.
Why are we talking about Newton's laws when we really should be talking about the military?
I did. I've been waiting for you to say something.
But I don't. But if it's like. Think about it. It's the military. You go into there, and it's the
Yeah, you do
military.
basic training for 6 weeks, and then you Brando, stop. You do basic training for 6 weeks, then you start on the rest.
But then it's like in
Apply
all.
for the spot you want, do a bunch of learning.
But then,
Uh,
you got the Navy SEALs, which go through a lot of shit.
yeah, they're spec ops. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Well, they go through a lot of shit, and personally, I respect that.
Yeah, me too.
Even though it's stupid that they give People have trained their entire lives a gun when they could just use their fists.
Yes, because punch the bullets, Jacob. That will
Yeah.
help. Yes, punch the bullets.
That's how
Ow, Brando, please stop.
but that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to
Be
punch the
nice.
bullets.
Oh my god.
You're supposed to punch them out of existence.
Can we move on before Jacob says any more
Think
dumb
about
shit?
it. You gotta make these people juggernauts, and then they'll plow down everything in sight, and boom. That's the military. That's what
Jacob, you're
that.
thinking you're thinking of the army.
No, no. Think about it. Is the insect apocalypse military going to?
No, 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 no.
No.
Moving on.
Listen
Moving
to me.
on. Topic 4. Topic 4
Listen
school dumb
to
school
me.
projects.
Listen.
Um
Listen. Listen to me. Okay? Please listen.
I know no insect apocalypse. No
Okay?
more. We're
The
done with that.
insect apocalypse military won't need guns. They won't.
Why they punch the bullets?
No. They You can't punch a damn bullet.
In fact, that makes the force go faster into your fist. Horrible.
but
I love Bird.
but think about
Hi.
it. Think about it. Think about it. Listen, the insect apocalypse won't have any guns. They
I
don't
fuck it.
know how to build them. They'll just use their strength, which by far human military should be using.
But what if the other side has guns? What if they
Then
have a gun?
then the person with a gun will get destroyed.
But
That's the
Jacob,
first priority.
Jacob,
Anyone with a
unless your fist can out a bullet, which I don't believe they can. I don't think you're gonna win that fight.
you can survive being shot depending on where it shoots you.
Yeah, but it's gonna hurt all the same.
Yeah, but at least you can take out the person with the gun first.
Yeah, yeah. Take them out first with your fist. Outrange the bullet.
Yes.
Jacob, do you know how to outrange a bullet?
No. Do you really think I know?
Use missiles.
No. In all reality, I think people should be using their muscles that they've been working on. So, guess what?
Yes,
You might
because
as well just be
everybody.
saying get some weak ass endoskeleton robots out there with little pea shooters and say let them fight the war. Huh? Think about it.
Jacob, I'm just
What?
gonna say this, and then we're moving on.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
everybody knows the Navy SEALs for taking out armed targets that have missiles and bullets with their fists, because that's what they do. It's they don't they're not spec ops. They're just punch ops. Punch everything operation.
But that's the way it should be.
I ran no.
But that's the way it should
Can you
be.
believe this guy?
That's the way it
Jacob,
should
can
be,
we
man.
move on?
Yes,
Oh,
we
it
can move
shouldn't be
on.
now.
We can move on. The military can just remain gun loaded to the teeth with guns, and they just won't use their fists for anything.
You kind of need to be loaded to the teeth with guns.
No, you don't. You can drive death cars, like I brought up last episode. Death cars,
Jacob,
tanks.
have you heard of the AC-130?
No,
You haven't heard the Burt in your life, haven't you?
no.
I'm gonna make you listen to the Burt after this. Anyway, moving
Don't. No, you won't. You won't.
on. Topic 4: dumb school projects.
There's a lot of them.
Jacob. Yeah, there's so many stupid school projects that serve no purpose. When you first brought this topic up, when in the pre-recording phase of the making these videos, I I thought of one thing. back in 7th grade when we were doing that food party, um, where everybody brought in something to eat.
Wait,
It
what?
was yeah. My friend and I, Davian, haven't talked to him in years
Oh,
now.
that!
Yeah, we
Oh!
both made churros, and
Oh, that!
um, yeah, we
I
had too
just.
many. We had so many. We learned nothing from that. Nobody learned anything.
I think everyone just did it for the food.
The whole unit took up like 3 weeks too.
I don't understand why. It took so long. It was stupid.
It really was. What's another example of a stupid project?
Remember the Rube Goldberg project?
Now that
It's,
one wasn't actually. Yeah, that is stupid.
yes.
Everybody knows how force works.
It.
It's just putting them all in a row. It's Rube Goldbergs are the definition of repetition, and they. Why would you use them as a project? Those were in the same year too. 7th grade was the epicenter of stupid projects.
But think about it. It was so. I remember doing that with you. I remember going to your house the first time we attempted to do that.
Yeah, I put some Legos together. I tried to make. I still have that button, although I did harvest most of those creations for parts for my Vulcan I made. Anyway,
Well, I remember doing. I didn't. I wasn't committed to that at all. I was just screwing around.
yeah, we were both really screwing around that first day. Then the second day, when we're at your house, we got it done.
Shit gets done. Okay, we
I
need.
ran.
I that was. I remember there was one part you wanted to keep in there, and that was the part where the project actually worked, and I jumped up and said, "We did it."
It worked.
I said it worked, or said we did it. I don't.
You said it worked, and you did a starfish pose while standing.
That was humiliating.
Yeah, because didn't we slow it down or
Yes,
something?
we
Or I
did.
kept
We did slow it down.
we pitched it down and slowed it down and put it in the final cut when we were presenting it to the class. It was great.
That was not great. I just remember sitting there looking up at the board, and it's just like seeing me just go in slow. We did it. It worked. I don't like that.
Those are on MacBooks too. And just as a side note, those are on MacBooks. I don't like working with MacBooks. They're good for some people, not me. The okay. So in the moment when you first said that, I still remember that moment. It was funny because it was your dad holding the camera or your mom or something. It was
Yes.
me operating the entire like contraption.
Hmm.
And then when we presented it, I was operating the computer. You were just sitting over there. You had no control over whatever the hell it was. We, what was gonna happen in the video. Um,
I was scared about that project. In all
it
reality,
really was a stressful. You remember the egg car thing?
I still have that.
I weaponized it
I
in the middle
still,
of class.
I still have that car.
Yeah. So what it is it's a Pringles can with the top, well, with kind of like a cab made from a top s- duct taped to the side of it.
we built a throne for it.
There were two caps. One, you stuck this plastic cup in and backwards, and it closed one end. The other end, you just put the normal Pringles can cap on, and then so then you have the axles going through the center because the Pringles can was the body of the vehicle. Then you have the
Yeah,
egg like cage thing, which was made from four spoons pointing up from that canopy thing.
it was supposed
It
to hold the egg in place.
it worked. It worked to a degree, and the bits of egg carton foam we put on the side of it. Well,
Yeah,
put on the front of the vehicle when it hit the cinder block worked. It worked really well.
it
We could have
worked.
shifted the center of mass back forward slightly.
It worked. The egg only broke once.
Yeah, out of 3 or 4 tests, which was better than most people's. Anyway, what I did was, since the entire body of the vehicle was hollow,
A Pringles can.
yes, I opened up both ends of the can.
Uh huh.
Well, I took off both covers.
I remember
I
you put
took
a pencil in there.
I took a rubber band and I taped both ends of it to each side of the hole of the Pringles can on the inside. I taped a pencil to the other thing. So then you pop off both covers, you reach in, pull the pencil back, let
And
go.
phew!
It stabs forward, then retracts back in. I had invented the the poker out of
Spring.
the car. I had essentially weaponized it. It's great.
I don't wait.
I
I still have that in my room.
Yeah.
I still have that
It,
car in my room. It's dented, worth the shit, but it's still in there.
I'd like to see it again sometime.
Oh, I like we're done. Once we're done with this, I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll get it. But that
All right.
wait, what? I'm trying to think of another stupid ass
Ye-
project we have to do.
ye the bird. Hmm.
There was the Rube Goldberg, the egg car thing. Let me think. Wait, there was something else.
I did not like Skowhegan. That was the worst year of my life. It's been all uphill since.
Oh, I remember something.
Hmm.
Um, wait, this was in math class. This was a math class project.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of one from there.
It was the bridge we did at with the toothpicks. Remember
Oh, right.
that?
Yeah. How was ours?
We we
Or
we weren't in a group. You were in another
right,
group.
right. How did yours go?
Um, I really don't know. I mean, it took decent amount of weight, then it just collapsed like everyone else did.
My sister's, when my sister did it, who's 2 years ahead of me.
Wait, she did it?
Yeah, she did it too. Mr. Bowen was a great math teacher.
Yeah,
He over here at the high school where I go now, Mr. Cornell's a lot like him.
really?
Yeah, um, I'd even say better, but he just moved away to Texas, which is great. And I have no idea he was going to be an algebra 2 teacher. Anyway,
I
I think I remember my team won.
don't know.
Um,
I think it did. I think your team did win. I don't.
and that's funny because my sister, her team won too. We have a knack for doing something like that, although she's more into art. But
Yeah. Wait. I'm
hi,
thinking.
Brando. He's bobbing his head and flapping his wings. Brando, your wingspan is 6 feet. Please stop.
Do you remember how much weight your bridge did?
I think mine was 40 pounds.
40
I
pounds.
remember 38 to 40 pounds. Something
It
stupidly
was a
over.
very high amount.
It was stupid how much weight I could get it to hold. I don't know.
My team took like 20.
I was about to say. I don't know why we remember these numbers. They haven't been used since. But
It was about
yeah,
my my team. Even though there was only like it was only
I think
two
you
people.
guys came in second place or something.
We came in pretty high up.
Yeah,
Our
I
bridge
know.
took
I
a
know we're
lot.
close.
I still have the pieces from that bridge.
Huh?
I still have it in a cupboard for some reason.
Mm,
I don't know why.
hold on. I'm gonna go put my bird away.
Got it. While he's away, does anyone want to share any dumb projects they did in school? Well, you can't because you can't talk to us unless you put it in the comments section. Which I hope you'd get this far in the video so that you can comment and say you like this. We're desperate. We really need your support. We'd really appreciate it.
All
Please
right, I'm back. Where are we?
like and subscribe.
Oh, you're doing the ad block. All right,
I
cool.
was just begging people to like and subscribe.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah,
Um,
I was just basically getting down on my hands and knees and saying, please like and subscribe.
all right. You feel we should move on?
I can't think of any more dumb projects, even though there's clearly a lot of them.
Yeah. So, topic 5?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Topic
R-
5, rip-offs.
rip offs. Yes.
We're talking knockoff brands, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Um, the
Okay.
most, what, like, I'll let you start this one out because I've been
Okay. Well,
going off.
in all reality, rip off brands ain't just in like food or something. In all reality, sometimes the rip off brands is technically a lot better than the actual brand for some reason.
Yeah, price. Like, it's something that's so stupendously just simple that it doesn't matter how cheap you make it, it's always useful.
Yes.
Like, knockoff GoPros, the Akaso line, they're alright. Their sensors are a little grainy, but
like
that's what my main camera is. Used to be a webcam. Used to be a lot worse. Actually, my webcam is also a knockoff. Depths Tech. It's a knockoff Logitech Brio camera. Um, let's see. What other knockoff things do I have in my room right now? I have knockoff Nerf gun. It's a Buzzbee Gunsmoke, which is a shotgun that I sawed off to look more like a sawed-off shotgun.
yes,
I'm so
exactly.
proud of how
That's
I did. I have this.
it's a sawed off shotgun that I sawed off to make it look like a sawed off shotgun.
Yeah, it's well, it was a full-length shotgun before, like a Winchester. Anyway, the I also have this knockoff art mini arcade machine with 200 games on it. Knockoff Tetris with the
Hand the of course the handheld gaming things.
yeah,
Those are definitely knockoffs.
plug and play consoles.
Yeah, like you can just those scream rip off.
Yeah, yeah, those probably have to be the most rip-off thing because most of the time they all have a whole the same library of royalty-free games on them. Um, the knockoff Tetris is pretty fun because it's all triangles, but that's just me.
I mean, like so it's like the rip off stuff is like you can tell it's rip off based off two things. One, you can kind of tell it's a rip off based off how it
The
looks.
marketing,
How it looks
mm,
is a thing. If
uh,
it
quality of materials.
yes, sometimes you can just tell it looks like a rip off. And also the fact if it's a rip off, it's also extremely cheap. So, and you can most likely get it in the clearance section. So,
Yeah. All right, let's see what else. Knockoff,
knockoffs aren't just in like
knockoff
items.
Legos.
Oh yeah,
Knockoff
oh
Legos.
knockoff Legos. Yes.
They are like most of the time they're indistinguishable. Their colors are usually a lot brighter colored plastics
Yeah.
because they use cheaper plastic that wears out easier, like PTG,
Oh, it
and
definitely wears. Oh, it definitely
instead
wears
of
out
AB,
easier. Oh, it definitely.
instead of it says it's PTG instead of ABS. I 3D print with PTG. I don't print with ABS because ABS sucks ass and it warps all the time.
Suck
Anyway,
ass.
uh, you know a knockoff Lego when you see it because the colors are always way too bright.
And also the
Like
fact
they,
that it doesn't say Lego on the little individual dots, the
yeah,
pegs.
on the studs,
And also if you look at the like I don't know the
they don't fit well.
yes they don't fit well. They fall apart all the time. And also the little what is it the little men that they come with.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
look. You put that next to a regular standard brand Lego figure, and it's just like, what the hell is this? What?
Who made this? Why is its dimensions all weird?
The proportions aren't right.
Yeah. The what else? So
If
I'm
I,
holding a little creation of mine right here, and I sliced in knockoff Legos and regular ones.
yeah,
This thing is it looks off because if you look close enough, these knockoff Legos are actually okay because their
are
tolerances are
actually okay.
well, it's because the tolerances are actually just a little bit tighter, so they're easier to build with.
Okay.
Um, well, the creations actually stick well together instead of fall apart.
Mm.
With other knockoffs, which is nice. But the coloration, it's not the super bright stuff where you automatically know. It's just enough in between the normal Lego red color and the super bright stuff where you have to look really close to tell that it's knockoff. That or I'm just completely wrong.
You
No, 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 this is a knockoff.
might just be completely wrong. Who knows?
No, no, this is. I can tell by the fit of the studs. Anyway, enough Lego connoisseur stuff.
Okay. I have, and also, I've
Knockoff
realized
software.
that's a thing. But if I can say something,
Yes.
like,
Sorry.
it's all right. But like, if I like moving off a little bit from just regular items, knockoffs are also in like movies too.
Oh
It
yeah, like Pakistani films.
like yeah, you got like, and those are mostly like those are called B movies. You can definitely tell it's a B movie. You get a vibe from it.
Yeah,
You,
yeah. It's this weird mix of corny and awkward.
yes, and I mean, like, I watch a lot of horror films, and I
You
look
can tell.
I look at things and it's like, okay, I can definitely tell this is a B movie because it B movies B horror movies tend to be a little bit more on the funny side,
Hmm.
and they tend to have a lot more in common with an, because if I can bring two of them right now. I mean, this ain't technically a horror film. I mean, it's rated PG, but Gremlins.
Hmm.
You got Gremlins, right? That's a decent movie. That's pretty big movie, right?
Hmm.
But then the other day I watched a movie called Critters, and it definitely has a vibe from Gremlins in a sense. I mean, it has its own idea, but you can definitely tell they took some stuff from Gremlins and made it their own.
Hmm.
Like, he's then trying to think of another one. Um, I mean, I've never seen these franchises, and I probably never will because I don't want to. Um, there's the Friday the 13th franchise and the Hatchet franchise. They're basically the same thing.
Hmm.
Zombie, deformed zombie person. That's and they kill teenagers. That's basically it.
They kill sparsely clothed teenagers.
Yes, that's that. That's the definition of what a slasher franchise is.
You know, it's really not far off. Yeah.
But oh well, that's just a knockoff thing I noticed. So
Hmm.
I mean, I watch horror movies, and it's like, okay, that's definite knockoff. Any other knockoffs?
Knockoff video games. I'm
Yes,
not talking like the arcade thing I was talking about earlier. I'm talking about like
actual video games.
whole video games that are trying to ride the coattails of other bigger ones like knockoff Smash Bros. Games for PlayStation. PlayStation All Stars Royale. God. It's got all the stupidest characters, and half of them I don't recognize. Like, in fact, more than half of them I don't recognize.
Half of them I don't recognize.
But apparently, some people grew up on it.
I mean, it's. I mean, sometimes I mean, a game that I can say that has a definite bunch of knockoffs is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so many.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That has like so. Out of all the games I've seen, that Five Nights at Freddy's has like the absolute most amount of knockoffs.
Well, it's because it's like the original popular game. It has an
Yeah.
easy to follow, not story, but
Oh
gameplay
no.
loop.
Oh, I know the story through and through.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I know the story.
You know the base story through and through. You don't know any of the extensions. I used to be into it.
Test me.
I might check out Security Breach. No, I'm not gonna because nobody will understand it. I don't.
I do. For some
I
reason,
don't.
I. I mean, I've never played the original Five Nights at Freddy's. To be honest, I've never played the original from 2014. I've never
Mm-hmm.
played any of the ones from. I mean, I've played FNAF Help Wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it's good. It has like most of it is like the same mechanics as like the original games, but I mean in VR.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like I'm playing a game called Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese Rebooted.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I that's actually a lot more creepy than the original Five Nights franchise.
Mm.
Cause I
I'm
mean,
finding the horror genre is making a comeback. It used to be terrible. Um, like the
uh,
original Slender and stuff. And anyway,
yeah.
conjecture. Move on.
Oh, go ahead. I love horror stuff.
No, I don't want to stray too far off topic, which I
Yeah.
was totally going to do. I caught
Oh,
myself for
we've
once.
we've done that a lot. This
Yeah,
we've done that a lot this episode.
give the
So
fans what they want.
yeah, and that's just two people saying nonsense, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So that's what I like doing, at least. Any other ripoffs?
No.
Okay. Well, everyone, this is going to be our last topic. This is the sixth topic of the day. And so yeah, let's just I'm gonna you can announce it. I'm gonna give a little drum roll. So come on.
What?
I'm done! Announce the topic!
Social conventions. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I was listening to Bert in the background. A10 forever.
What the hell? I don't know. I let's yeah, it's social conventions, folks. And
Yes.
yes,
I specifically asked for something that I wouldn't like because
I
so
don't
many of
like
these
them
things
either.
have
I
a
don't
social.
like them either. Okay?
I find it's just a big circle jerking contest.
I mean, I mean, everyone's gonna have their opinions on social conventions. I mean, we're both introverted people, right?
Yeah.
We're both introverted people. And of course, we're gonna dislike social conventions a lot more than some. So, but let's just give our opinions on it. You go
All right.
first. You go.
For
I
certain hobbies, they can they can be useful, like cosplaying conventions or
like Comic Con.
I don't cosplay, but that makes sense for having a bunch of people come together and do that. That seems cool. When you have
Yes.
something like a bunch of people who follow a comic book series, you can do that online. There's no point on coming together in this big group, taking up a bunch of space.
Yeah, but I mean, some people just like the creation of just like bringing a character to life, and I can completely understand that.
Yeah. Don't
I
get me
mean,
started on furries. Don't.
oh, no, I won't. I won't. I won't even dare.
We're not furries.
No.
We won't talk about them.
I may, like, the channel icon may be a wolf, but I'm definitely not a furry.
I know my sister is, though. Anyway, yeah, social conventions, they're, in some
Alright.
situations, they're alright. I'll allow it. In
Yeah,
other situations, it's disgusting what some people do.
I mean, yeah, like you're saying, it depends on what the social convention is for.
Hmm.
I mean, there's some conventions that it's like, okay, this makes sense to have. Like, I mean, let me think of some. Like, let's say there was a convention to raise money for a certain fundraiser, okay?
Hmm.
Like, like, like cancer. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Have a social convention for an important cause.
Hmm.
And if you don't, but you have the other conventions like a dart convention, which is just absolutely stupid. Because it's like, who's gonna go to a damn convention to play darts? Only drunk people.
Car ownership clubs, okay, car conventions are cool. Car ownership clubs, no. It's just a bunch of people standing around in a field. It's like, oh my god. It's, and what's the point? I don't get it because if you all own the same club, it's just circle jerking. And no, if you all own the same car, it's just circle jerking at that point.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's like,
where's the
what
variety? Where's
exactly
the
is there?
communication
It's like,
across
what
fan
exactly?
bases?
It's like, what is there to talk about if you all do the exact same thing?
Yeah,
Like, where's your creativity?
down the drain. 20
Sometimes
years ago.
it's like sometimes I'm saying sometimes a lot. It's not just
Mm.
sometimes I just last time I want to go to a social convention and say, "Where's your creativity, bitch?"
No, say, where's your creativity? What do you bring to the table? And they say, I like it too. Yeah, everybody does here. That's the point.
That's
What do you
exact.
bring to the table?
So what's your point? Why don't you just enjoy this topic at home because everyone else here likes the same thing as you?
Mm. Go on Reddit. That's what Reddit's for.
I don't go on Reddit because it's I don't know.
Good.
Why would I? No. Why would I ever do that?
Don't do it.
I'm not going to.
I've lost friends to
Well, you won't lose me because I'm not doing it. It's Reddit, and the name is stupid. I hate it. This is Reddit. Welcome to our family. What family do you have?
it. I think we've given our thoughts.
Yes, I think we have. Social conventions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Mm.
Yes, exactly. Well, do we have anything else to say about any of the any of our topics?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. Well,
We've got concussion, but we're good.
yeah. Well,
Mm.
this was a absolute. Well, this was a episode of the Chatting Hour where we like to get away from the topics as much as we could.
Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes.
we absolutely
Half of them.
we love to do that because we're just talking. That's what
We love
happened.
running. Good
Yes.
exercise.
Yes. It was a great exercise. It was. Yes, it was. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. Our fifth.
Mm.
Our fifth. We're almost through the first season of Chatting Hour. And you know what that means? You're getting a new thumbnail. Yeah.
Yeah, new thing to look at while you watch, or if you're
Yes.
driving, turn it off. Bad information for when you're
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah. It's I mean if you want to listen to us, go ahead. We'd really appreciate it. But if you don't, you're really missing out on a lot. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to raise the ruler that I have in my hand up high and bring it down firmly against the table and tell these people what they need to do. Okay?
Okay, do it. Do it.
Like and subscribe. Should I have done that
Yeah,
louder?
like and subscribe or
Like and
we're
subscribe.
legal as YouTubers. We're legally obligated to tell you to like and subscribe, or we
Yes.
will die.
Yes, like he said, we will die if we do not have as we do not die. If you like and subscribe, we're one step closer of not dying.
Not dying in 80 years.
Yes. If you don't like and subscribe, it shortens our lifespans. I guess
Yeah, you don't want that, do you?
it's
That's stupid.
it's been scientifically proven that
Scientifically
if you don't
proven.
like and subscribe, the YouTuber will slowly die.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's what will happen.
Slowly
Yes, slowly.
and painfully.
Yes. I think we've grown.
Anyway,
Yeah,
that was this episode of the
yeah,
Chatting Hour.
yeah. That was
Thank you
this.
very
That
much
was this
for
episode.
listening to our mad ravings, and
Hmm.
see you
Yeah. See ya.
next.
And please donate to our cause to get Garrison to stop drinking syphilis water.
Shut up.
Bye bye.